Hello and welcome back to Tribeca99's XCOM Enemy Within Classic Ironman walkthrough. This is episode 37 of the mission section. It is the Crashed Overseer mission. This is basically the second major mission of the main plot line of the game. So the first was the base assault. Now we built the hyperwave relay and shot down the Overseer. So we're going to face an ethereal on this mission, as well as a lot of mutons and the regular complement that comes with a medium UFO having been shot down. So we're bringing our A-team out for this one. Everyone is maxed out. We now have heavy plasma for Zhang here, and we're really hoping we don't come out with any casualties here because we still don't really have any proper backups. Now, I could have brought the arc thrower into this mission in the hopes of capturing the ethereal. The issue with trying to do that, I mean, obviously it's very dangerous to try and do, but it gives us an all-technology research credit, but we are almost done with the tech tree. We don't really need research credits at this point. I'm not too worried about the amount of time it's going to take us to research stuff. Our rate limiter in terms of research right now is primarily weapon fragments and potentially Illyrium. So I'm not too concerned about trying to capture this thing. I'd mostly just like to get in there and kill everything without losing anyone. So here we go.
Strike one. Prepare for...
We're dropping you just inside the Egyptian border. The alien craft went down in flames. We've pinpointed its final resting place in a rural area with no significant... They've been protecting this ship with their most advanced technology.
Okay.
So it's safe to assume whatever they've
might as well
gotten
get
there
that
is
meld.
crucial to their invasion effort.
See
We should expect heavy resistance. They're not going to make this easy on us.
And a couple of elite mutons. Those actually are also units we could be looking to try to capture. Wow, those are low chances to hit. That's pretty sad. I'm curious about the range of the electropulse. Yeah, it's pretty good. Obviously we're not in range though. So let's go ahead and fire with our snipers from their current positions. Try to get some crits. No luck there. Oh, but we do have double tap, of course. Nice shot. And unfortunately he can only see the one. So I think I might as well fly and go ahead and try and hit him just with a pistol. Oh my god, he missed.
If we attempted to retrieve those canisters rather than destroy
Oh, and he
them.
destroyed the meld canister. Good job, dude. That's foolish. Nice shot. Well, in that case, what I'm actually going to do is grenade these guys to kill the one and damage the other. And it puts him in partial cover rather than full cover, which should help.
Contacts are attempting to retreat.
Not much in the way of cover over here. Here's some.
There now. I'll get him next time.
Here. Alright, I think I'll just try and kill him with a running gun and a double tap.
Got it. Move it.
Or rapid fire, not double tap. Second shot missed. Which is unfortunate.
Heading to that location.
He has 1 health left. Hopefully he'll just run away rather than actually trying to kill us. But I better try and get the kill anyway. Nope. Okay, so he's left alive with 1 health. He's gonna shoot me because I'm standing right in the open.
Moving around the side.
Nothing a med kit can't fix. It really doesn't matter who gets the kill, so I think I'll use my sniper.
Dead and gone.
Now, is there any sign of the other meld canister yet? It's really too bad we lost that one. I'm gonna sort of fan out with my team around the UFO a little bit to see if I can get sight of that meld canister.
I'm on it, Commander. I'm rolling.
Oh, and I should, I guess next turn I'll aim to get a med kit on that guy on my assault.
I am moving.
I think I'll avoid flying for now. I'm just going to go ahead and take some cover with a line of sight down the other side of the UFO for the next turn. Now everyone can overwatch. Still no sign of the other meld. So what we're going to do, I guess, we should probably circle around the UFO, but we should do it in one direction rather than both. We're going to circle around just to try and take out any mobs that, you know, that are outside. We'd like to clear those before moving in. The fight against the ethereal in the central room of this UFO, I believe in here, is very challenging, and we don't need to make it harder by having extra mobs.
I'm moving to that position.
You know, encountering us or already being engaged to them at the time that we start that fight in the central room. I'll just overwatch from here, or I will overwatch from there, but I'll wait until I get all the other actions left. So I need to see if I can get these two next to each other. Not quite over there, huh?
Roger that. Headed there now. Come on, time to cowboy up.
And I will overwatch from here.
Affirmative, Commander.
I'm gonna dash in order to catch up.
I'm going.
Moving to designated coordinates.
This is a tiny bit risky in case, you know, I do end up encountering enemies, but I know I won't encounter them on my turn, so they won't be able to fire. I'll just have fewer guys in Overwatch. But I do have the snipers in Overwatch, which will help.
You hear that?
Okay, so of course the meld is completely across the UFO, or oh, there it is, it's inside. I think that's actually in the room with the ethereal in it, which means we want nothing to do with it. So in that case, I guess we'll head inside.
Headed there now.
We're probably not actually going to recover any meld on this mission, considering. But we will head inside and be very careful. We want to really check out everything and make sure we find all of the enemies before encountering the group in that center room.
Moving to position. On my way.
We'll bring up one sniper, the other one's gonna stay up there for now, just in case anyone pops out.
What's making that noise? Headed there now. Heading to that location.
Heading to that location.
One short. Well, I guess I have to dash.
Designated coordinates. Copy that.
Oops, come on. There he is. Okay, so we will go ahead and land
Coming in.
right on top of that log. That's interesting. They changed the way flight works. It used to be that you would just make a move that ended you on the ground and that would end your turn. I think it actually works a little better this way, where you end flight and you just come straight down. Okay, so we will open this door. Oh no, we gotta Overwatch. Right. Next turn we'll open that door. Meld is very inconveniently located. So we're gonna make a circle around this indoor room inside the UFO to make sure everything's clear before going in there. And given our location, I mean, it doesn't really matter which way we go. I think we'll go around this way though.
Hey, you hear anything?
Sounded like they were outside.
Heading to that location. Enemy troops.
There they are. Couple more elite mutons. Not especially well located in terms of trying to deal with those guys. I may become invisible and dash out here to deal with these guys next turn. That's what I'm going to do.
Ghost mode confirmed. Solid copy, Commander.
Three of them. Oh, we see more out there. There's a sectopod out there, okay. I'm gonna do the same here.
Cloak activated. Roger, Dodger. Lifting off.
We're gonna go ahead and fly up this way, and we may actually, okay, we have squad sight from there, so we could actually overwatch, potentially. Other sniper.
I'm on it.
We'll walk out here and then fly as well as a dash move. Actually, from here, I'm going to go ahead and fly even further. Okay. Given that the rest of my team is out there, I'm going to ghost with my heavy as well. Get him into a good position. I wish there were heavy cover out here I could use, but apparently there's not.
Headed there now.
Okay, and obviously he has to run away in order to avoid taking excessive enemy fire.
Affirmative, Commander.
Those guys are going to wander a little bit, not very far. Okay, first let's see what our snipers can see. Oh no, the snipers can't see anything. We still see those guys. Wow, this is too good to give up. We gotta kill these guys right here. Of course, he gets 2 shots because of whatever it's called, Bullet Swarm, I think is the name of the skill. And now here we should be able to rapid fire at pretty good odds. Come on, we gotta be able to get better odds than that. fine. We added 8% with that move. 1 hit. 2 hits. Got you. Okay. Those guys are no longer visible out there. So we may actually just hang back here for a turn. I'm going to try and get my snipers out to where they'll have line of sight, though. He only has 2 fuel left, so I probably shouldn't move him again. He has a lot more. So I'm going to go out here just to be totally sure. And from here, I really don't want to trigger those guys. There's not much use. I'm just going to overwatch right here in case the enemy comes after me. And of course he can move back out.
I'm on my way. Open fire.
Oh, there. Shoot, he triggered them. I moved too far. Damn it.
Damn it, missed the target.
Damn it, indeed. I guess I'm just going to overwatch since I can't see him now so that I get a shot off if he comes around the corner. I don't care about that drone. I'll move just far enough to get line of sight on me. This is going to hurt. Or not? What's it doing? Of course I end up killing this stupid drone anyway.
Target neutralized.
Wow, it didn't do anything. Okay, that's interesting. So we will start with our snipers. And it takes half damage. I guess this is just a thing about sectopods that I forgot. In that other mission, I was like totally surprised it was only taking half damage. But now it's still only taking half damage. I guess they just always only take half damage. Well, not with the laser pistol, you fool. We got this. It is pretty much definitely going to be an Overwatch. So I will run and gun out there with my assault, who can't get hurt. I mean, who, you know, lightning reflexes. No, it's not an Overwatch. Interesting. Oh, there's another one! Oh my god. Scary. I don't really like the looks of that. I don't like my positioning up here either. But I can't activate my ghost armor, so I better just rapid fire and kill this thing. Or hope to. Not what I would call killing it. And my rockets do not have the range I need. Which kind of makes me want to move up so that I can at least get rockets on the next one. I'm also, here's what I'm going to do.
Affirmative.
I'm gonna move up here and use my electro pulse thingy. Oh, that's gonna hurt my own guy. Shoot. Nothing I can do about that. I don't really want to do 5 damage to him, leaving with 15 health and very potentially getting himself killed. So instead I'm just gonna punch this guy. Still only 76% to hit that thing. Maybe what I should do... move up and toss a grenade. Can I... oh no, because now my... not especially well thought out, all things considered. Especially well considered. Okay, well, I better take this 76% and hope to hit him. I might as well do it with a pistol. Okay. Oh, and both of those guys take 5 damage. Ah! Okay, I have to say my tactics in this particular instance here have been a little bit lacking. I'm going to go ahead and ghost here so I can move up somewhat safely and hopefully be in position to use a rocket next turn. Ouchie.
It's a superficial
Gonna do it again. Here it comes again. Oh, the other guy now. 11 damage. That's painful.
This suit has its advantages. Notify engineering of possible repairs.
Okay. So here, come on, tell me I can rocket that thing. Yes, I can. However, I cannot apparently hit the drones. There, I can hit one drone by going... maybe two? 2 drones. Okay, I can take out the drones and do some damage to that thing. That's good. That was a lot of boom. What? It didn't hit the sectopod though? That was useless. It clearly showed that it would hit the sectopod, but it also clearly did not hit the sectopod. Alright, we're gonna resort to the cheapest tactic available to us. We'll probably do it with... yeah, we'll do it with our, no. Actually, we're going to do it with our assault. So, because our heavy is still in range, and so are we, we're gonna go ahead and smoke. We are gonna get the heck out of range, out of line of sight here. Oh, it's in Overwatch. Should have moved the assault first. exit the assault is gonna go disappear-y. Okay, it missed. Thank goodness.
Incoming.
Now we are gonna go ahead and ghost. Our entire job here is just gonna be to maintain line of sight on this thing, and then maybe eventually kill it off. The point is, so what I'm doing here is oh look, another
They are moving
drone.
around the site.
We'll deal with the drone when we have to. The assault can stay hidden here and maintain line of sight on that sectopod while the snipers pick away at it. Unfortunately, it might take a little while for this to work, but it's pretty much foolproof as long as our ghost armor and invisibility holds up. We could think about trying to kill it, actually. I mean, we want to make sure we're going to be successful because our poor assault only has 4 health here. Oh man, those are pathetic chances to hit. I don't think we really want to do that. Yeah, I mean, there's just a bunch of risk involved, and I'd rather keep my heavies abilities for the ethereal. So I'm gonna move back here just to trigger its overwatch. Oh, it doesn't have it. Oh right, because it fired twice. So now I can ghost again so it doesn't kill me. And here,
Moving out.
basically I'm gonna run away. Here I'm gonna run away. Oh no, it's not worth bothering with the drone. Everyone can overwatch in case the drone comes around the corner. I'll just hunker down.
Something out there. What the hell was that?
It was the sectopod we were just fighting, obviously. The line of sight disappeared because I hunkered down. I guess I didn't have to do that, but I didn't want to overwatch. Oh, hello! Alright, time for my snipers to go to work. I might as well use a headshot.
I'm running low on ammo.
There's gonna be plenty of stuff to kill that thing, so maybe I'll go after the drone here. Should be a guaranteed kill just to deal with it.
Nailed him. On reserve.
Okay, now I don't want that thing to explode on me.
Position confirmed.
Got it. exploded. That blew a hole in the side of the UFO. That's kind of funny. Okay, so now we need to do some healing and reloading and regrouping and all that stuff. Should be exciting. I'm just gonna dash over to where my medic is so I can get a heal. Reload here.
Rub some dirt on it, you wimp.
And now I will move over to my medic for a heal.
Reload complete.
Assault needs to reload. Zhang took 5 damage too. I think he's just gonna have to suck it up. I can stop flying now.
Jetpack on deck. Heading to that location. I'm ready.
Come on, time to cowboy up. Coming in. Moving out. Ready to rock. What was that sound?
Like I said, we don't really want to open this until we know there's nothing else, but I do think it's pretty unlikely
Heading there now.
that there's nothing else, no other enemies around. So I may just stack up around that door and get ready to swarm it.
I understand.
I think 2 sectopods plus 2 groups of elite mutons is probably everything we're going to see outside of the room with the ethereal in it. There's going to be more mutons, I think. Maybe even another sectopod. And I'm hanging on to my last medkit use just in case somebody needs reviving.
I'm on the move.
I can reload with her.
Back in.
And now my snipers need to play catch up.
Moving out.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
Okay, so we definitely want our heavy
As you wish.
to have a view into the room. Probably, actually, one of our snipers would be a good second choice.
Headed there now. Solid copy.
Since the assault can run and gun in once things are a little more under control.
Okay.
And then the other sniper, it's hard to predict where they're going to be in there. And I want to be in cover, but so I'll just go ahead and take this cover. Okay, and next turn we're going to open that door.
Unidentified target nearby.
It's actually tempting to go in there with ghost armor on. But I think I'll open the door and see them respond and decide whether I need the ghost armor or not after. here we go.
Commander, that device, it seems to be of great importance to them. Retrieving it for further study should be our highest priority.
Okay, isn't there supposed to be some baddies in here? I'd rather Zhang not move. I'm gonna send the support in Ghost to see what I can see.
I'm on the move. Eyes on multiple
There they are.
targets.
I got revealed somehow. That's slightly peculiar. I was not anticipating that. Let's see what we can do to this ethereal. Some damage and double tap. Hopefully we can hit it again. We really, top priority is to kill this ethereal on the first turn. Reflected the attack back to me. Here, apparently we can't see the ethereal from where we are, but that's okay. We'll go ahead and try and hit this muton. Nice shot. Alright, one down. Now he gets an extra shot if he doesn't move, as does he, although it's also tempting. Wow, that says it can do a lot of damage. It's also tempting to shredder rocket him, although if I was going to do that I probably should have done it first thing before shooting him with the sniper for the extra damage it causes. It's also the case that the shredder rocket is kind of destructive. I can't hit the ethereal, it looks like, without also hitting my team, someone on my team. So that's unfortunate. I'm gonna move in here and double tap him, or rapid fire him, of course, is what I mean. Reflected both of them, that's great.
They're on the move.
Reflected both attacks. Bugger. I think the best approach here is going to be to just fire twice. Hit him. Nicely done. Okay. One more hit. Let's hit him. Yes! Great job.
Enemy unit eliminated.
Alright, that is definitely the biggest threat. Now let's see if we can rocket this guy without killing anyone on my team or destroying that purple thing. I'm worried that's going to destroy the purple thing. What about an alien grenade? Yeah, that's better. Although I can... Oh, 13%, that's ugly. And if I go there, I'm just in partial cover. Although my assault's already in partial cover. Erg. I'm gonna go ahead and do it. There, yeah, it's a flanking move, alright. Come on, hit him. 9 damage. I might be able to do that here. It does up to 8, but if I go over here I can... It's a risk. Does that flank him? Probably not, huh?
Moving.
I might take a lot of damage from him if he survives. Oh, that was a dash! Oh, that was stupid. Oops. Okay, don't do that. That was a dash. Pay attention. Okay, well, she's gonna be injured for a little while after this mission, but at least we'll kill the thing now. Okay, well, nobody lost. We got everything. We didn't get any meld, but hey, it's a major story mission, very challenging mission. I'm not worried about the meld. I call this a pretty good success.